essential when it comes to English. It is one of the major aspects, and our activity majorly is going to focus on thinking and writing. So the activity is think and write. In particular, we are going to look at comparative and superlative forms of adjectives. Maybe to go back, we can look at the adjectives because it is the major aspect we are looking at here. What are adjectives? These are words that describe nouns. These are words that describe nouns. Examples, we are going to see those as indicated in the sentences below. As indicated in the sentences below. We have some examples there. He is a strong boy. To describe the boy is the noun, and it is being described as strong. He is a strong boy. The underlined words are what referred to as adjectives. They describe a noun. A noun is a naming word. Anything that has a name, anything that can be named is a noun. In this case, we've used a boy. We've also said Babide is beautiful girl. Babide is a beautiful girl. Okay, so beautiful describing the girl Babide. Those are some of the adjectives we have there. So now we are going to look at the comparative form. Remember, we are saying the comparative and superlative form of adjectives. We've started off with the comparative form. When do we use the comparative form? We are saying the comparative form of adjectives is used when comparing two things. The comparative form of adjectives is used when comparing two things. Examples are indicated as follows. Number 1. The math teacher is tougher than the English teacher. The math teacher is tougher than the English teacher. Tougher than. We are comparing the math teacher to the English teacher, or we are comparing the math teacher with the English teacher. We are seeing who is tougher, and we are seeing that we've said the math teacher is tougher than the English teacher. That is our first example. Babide is taller than Christian. Babide is taller than Christian, meaning that we are comparing two people, that is Babide and Christian, and we realized that Babide is taller than Christian. Our other example, this mango is sweeter than that one. This mango is sweeter than that one. Okay, you can see that we are looking at comparison, two things being compared. Okay, we have two mangoes where one is being compared to the other, that this one is sweeter than the other one. Okay, when you look at what we've looked at so far, there is the use of than in the different examples. There is the use of than in the different examples. And our note says it should be noted that there is the use of than when comparing two things. One is better than the other. One is taller than the other. So than specifically shows that we are comparing two things. Remember, we've been looking at the comparative form in line with the adjectives. Okay, we go on to the superlative form. We are looking at these in different aspects. We are looking at these in different aspects. So now we look at the superlative form, and we are saying the superlative form, on the other hand, is used to compare more than two things. The superlative form, on the other hand, is used to compare more than two things. Is used to compare more than two things. Okay. Okay, there we have some examples that we can use to vividly bring out the superlative form. And here we are saying Martha is the most beautiful among the 3 girls. Martha is the most beautiful among the 3 girls. Chris is the strongest member in the team. Most beautiful here is our superlative form. Superlative, we look at the best, the highest. Okay, in say we are looking at more than 2 things, we look at the best of all. That's why we have these examples. Martha is the most beautiful among the 3 girls. Chris is the strongest member in the team. Of the 4 brothers, Mukasa is the tallest. Of the 4 brothers, Mukasa is the tallest. Okay, we look at the super or the best of the things that are being compared. Okay, we've gone ahead to show some other examples like we are going to realize here. And here we are saying in the table below, we realize that most adjectives have 3 forms as shown below. In the table below, we realize that most adjectives have 3 forms as shown below. As shown below. Okay, everything takes time, like you know. Good things take time. Good things take time. Okay, there we are going to look at the different forms. The simple form of the simple form of the adjectives, the comparative form of the adjectives, and then the superlative, to see the differences here and there. Okay, we've said in the table below, we realize that most adjectives have 3 forms as shown below: simple form, comparative form, and then superlative form. And down there we are saying adjectives that add er to their comparatives, adjectives that add er to their comparatives and est to their superlatives, So we are having the different examples in the simple form, in the comparative form, and then in the superlative form.